in your spreadsheet that you have created in this particular tab, you should have a list of countries, you should have the Human Development Index, and you should have a percentage of people who are undernourished in those countries. This has been taken from this tab here and this tab here. The lists will be different from one another, and what I want to show you, however, is, as well as doing some statistical analysis, that we can show what this information looks like, so it can be analyzed using PEA. And I'm going to have a look at undernourishment and the country and look at the percentage. Now, just so you know, this data here doesn't make any sense, and so it's all mixed up. That means we have to hide this column. So I can click on the top and I can hide that column. Then I can just go to the first country and scroll down to the last piece of data here, push Shift and select that information. So we now have column A and column C highlighted. Now we're going to go to Insert and then Chart. It'll automatically choose a chart for you, and it hasn't chosen well. So what we're going to do then is to go and scroll down, and the intention is to create a map. Now we have a map that shows the range of undernourishment in theory between different countries. Just remember that this is not true. And so if we were to pass the cursor over the top of countries, it shows the level of undernourishment for different locations around the world. Okay, now it might be that we want to zoom in on a particular area of the world, and we can do that through Customize here. So there's the arrow there, Geo, and you can see how you can characterize the shading by changing these things here. But you can also change the region of the world. Now, I'm not getting enough detail for my understanding about what the pattern is. Europe, I can click on Europe and it zooms in, and now I can compare Norway and Sweden, Finland and Iceland and other places according to what those ratings might be. Okay, I'm just going to delete that and show you one more thing. Still with those country lists and undernourishment highlighted, then we can go through the same thing, Insert, Chart. It throws a scatter chart at us, but what we're going to do down here is to choose this here, and this option here, which is the geo chart with markers, allows us to be able to see some bubbles that represent the size of the figure and the ratings as well too. So if we go down, if we go up to Customize, then you can see in here there really is a need in this case to zoom in to see what the pattern is within Europe, because all of those bubbles are sitting on top of one another. Click on Europe and then they spread out, and we can start to compare between those different locations.